Welcome to Trending Now USA. Filipina tennis sensation Alexandra Alex Eala has once again captured the attention of tennis fans across Asia and beyond as she begins her Suzhou Open campaign against Poland's Katarzyna Kawa. Entering the tournament as the number 4 seed, Eala's participation in Suzhou comes directly after her deep run at the Jingshan Open, where she advanced to the semifinals before falling in a tight 3-set battle against New Zealand's Eala Suzhou. The quick turnaround underscores both her determination and her commitment to building momentum as the 2025 tennis season nears its final months. Eala's first-round opponent, Katarzyna Kawa, is no stranger to the rigors of the WTA circuit. The Polish player, experienced and battle-tested, poses a unique challenge for Eala, who at just 20 years old continues to refine her game against seasoned competitors. For fans watching closely, this opening encounter is more than just a first-round match. It is a chance to evaluate how Eala adapts after the emotional and physical toll of her Jingshan Open run, and whether she can immediately establish dominance in Suzhou. The Suzhou Open, part of the WTA 125 series, provides crucial ranking points and competitive opportunities for players outside the top tier of the WTA Tour's main draws. But for Eala, ranked world number 58 entering the tournament, it represents more than points. It is another proving ground, another chance to solidify her presence among the sport's rising stars, and another opportunity to bring pride to the Philippines. Her position as the number 4 seed carries both privilege and pressure. Privilege, in that she benefits from a theoretically favorable draw in the early rounds. Pressure, in that expectations rise. She is seen not merely as a participant, but as a contender expected to go far. Her Suzhou campaign follows an inspiring stretch in China. At the Jingshan Open, she showed composure and resilience through the early rounds, only to encounter the formidable challenge of Eala Suzhou in the semifinals. That match, decided in 3 sets, showcased both Eala's strengths and the areas where she continues to grow. Suzhou ultimately prevailed, capitalizing on break opportunities and serving with consistent aggression. Yet Eala demonstrated her ability to adapt, clawing back in the second set and forcing a decider before narrowly falling short. That loss, while disappointing, has not diminished her confidence. Instead, it serves as fuel. Athletes often describe the fine line between victory and defeat as the space where learning happens. For Eala, the Jingshan experience offered lessons in match management, point construction, and endurance. As she steps onto the courts in Suzhou, those lessons are fresh, ready to be applied against Kawa and, potentially, future opponents. Katarzyna Kawa, meanwhile, enters the match as an underdog against a seeded player, but her track record ensures she cannot be underestimated. Known for her fighting spirit and ability to disrupt rhythm with variety in her game, Kawa poses the kind of first-round test that can either sharpen Eala's focus or expose vulnerabilities. For Alex, the task is clear: dictate the tempo, protect her serve, and seize opportunities early to avoid letting her opponent settle into the match. The stakes extend beyond this single match. A victory over Kawa would not only advance Eala into the next round but also set the tone for her Suzhou campaign. Momentum in tennis is not just about physical execution. It is also about confidence. A convincing opening win can carry through a tournament, while a shaky start can leave even the most talented players scrambling to recover. For the Philippines, Eala's matches are more than athletic contests. They are moments of national pride. She has already etched her name in history as the first Filipino to win a WTA 125 title, triumphing in Guadalajara earlier this season. That breakthrough victory confirmed what many already believed. Eala is not only a promising talent, but a trailblazer redefining what is possible for Filipino tennis. Every time she steps on court, she carries the aspirations of her country, inspiring young athletes and drawing unprecedented attention to the sport back home. Suzhou is no different. Fans across the Philippines and the global Filipino diaspora are following her journey closely, celebrating her progress, and rallying behind her. Social media buzz reflects the excitement, with each update on her matches generating waves of support, encouragement, and pride. Eala, for her part, has always acknowledged the importance of this backing, often crediting her fans and family for keeping her motivated and grounded. The Suzhou Open itself is an important fixture on the WTA 125 calendar. Held in one of China's fast-growing tennis hubs, the tournament has become a platform for emerging players to make statements and for established professionals to regain form. The level of competition is intense, and the conditions, court speed, climate, and crowd atmosphere, present their own challenges. For Eala, adapting quickly will be crucial, especially after transitioning directly from Jingshan's environment. Her preparation for this event likely focused not only on physical recovery, but also on tactical adjustments. Coaches and analysts reviewing her semifinal loss in Jingshan would have noted areas where she can improve, particularly in protecting her second serve, defending against deep returns, and capitalizing on break opportunities. Against Kawa, who will look to exploit any inconsistency, sharpening these aspects will be essential. Beyond the technical and tactical dimensions, mental strength will be a decisive factor. Eala has already shown maturity beyond her years in handling pressure, but each new tournament is a fresh test. The ability to reset mentally after a tough loss, to embrace the challenge of a new draw, and to summon focus point by point is what separates good players from great ones. The path through Suzhou will not be easy. Should Eala advance past Kawa, she could face increasingly formidable opponents, including potentially Lulu Sun once again. The possibility of a rematch between the two rising stars is one of the storylines generating buzz among fans. Such a meeting would offer Eala the chance to apply lessons learned and seek redemption, while also serving as a fascinating clash of young talent. Looking beyond Suzhou, this stretch of tournaments in China is critical for Eala's season. With ranking points and confidence on the line, her performances here could shape her trajectory heading into the final months of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. A strong showing in Suzhou would bolster her ranking, potentially pushing her closer to the top 50 and positioning her favorably for higher-tier tournaments, including WTA 500 and WTA 1000 events. Her journey also highlights the increasing prominence of Asian tournaments within the WTA calendar. China has become a focal point for women's tennis, hosting multiple events that attract global attention. For players like Eala, the Asian swing offers both opportunities and challenges. Opportunities to compete at high levels and challenges in terms of travel, adaptation, and endurance. Navigating this successfully is part of the evolution of a professional tennis career. Filipino sports fans, long accustomed to celebrating achievements in basketball, boxing, and other popular disciplines, are now embracing tennis through Eala's rise. Each of her matches becomes a national event, covered by media outlets, discussed across platforms, and celebrated regardless of the outcome. This cultural shift is significant, as it broadens the horizons of Philippine sports and opens pathways for future generations of tennis players. As Eala steps onto the court in Suzhou for her opening match against Katarzyna Kawa, she carries not just a racket but the hopes of her country and the momentum of her young yet impactful career. The story unfolding in Suzhou is not only about wins and losses but also about growth, resilience, and the pursuit of excellence. This tournament could very well mark another pivotal chapter in her journey, a journey that has already inspired many and promises to inspire many more. Whether she advances deep into the draw or faces setbacks, the significance lies in her presence, her effort, and her unwavering drive to succeed on the global stage. For now, all attention turns to Suzhou, where Eala begins her campaign against Katarzyna Kawa. The first ball struck, the first rally won, the first break secured. Each moment will be a step forward in her ongoing quest to make history for herself and for Philippine tennis.